You are watching 2 Plus Univada, and joining us this afternoon, we have the team from Albright and Associates. We have Dean Albright, the founder partner, and we have Travis Clark, CPA and managing shareholder. Dean, Travis, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you.
So Dean, this is actually super cool. We were sitting here talking about your business. You started this 50 years ago. It's your 50th anniversary coming up.
Yeah, kind of hard to believe when I was 26. So now it's
now people can do the math.
Well, maybe not. That's why they need us.
Perfect. I love that. Well, yeah. So we're sitting here talking about what you do. You are a CPA firm, but you also do so much more. Like you were telling me that aside from taxes, and yes, we are starting to think about taxes because we're at the end of the year, but your company does so much more. Travis, why don't you explain to me some of the specialties that this local firm provides that typically would be in a more, what people would think, national firm?
So we do a lot of financial statement preparation for clients. We do compilations, reviews, audits, and a lot of small firms don't do the full audits, and we are one of the few of our size that still do financial statement audits.
And that's a big deal. I had no idea. Dean, explain to me why this is such a big deal. And it also speaks to the type of people that you have on your team. You have really highly educated members of the team.
Yeah, we have 18 people, and of course, most of them are all CPAs and have master's degrees and such. But so be able to do certified financial audits. Most small firms aren't geared up to do that. They generally have relinquished. We have to go through a rigorous peer review every 3 years, where an outside expert comes in and reviews all of our work and gives us a certification. So we're authorized to do certified audits. And
And Dean, Travis, I love your story, Dean, in that you have been in this community for so long. You have seen the change in this community. I mean, where we were, I moved here in 96, and the change from 96 to now is crazy. I can only imagine what you've seen from 76 to now.
Yeah, I think, I worked for a large national CPA firm 5 years before I started my own firm. But at the time, it was probably maybe Reno was maybe 170,000 people, and it's more than doubled now to 340. And we had a lot of significant clients at the time. The developers that did Collin Ranch, that did Saddlehorn, Montreux, the Ring Road, McCarran, it used to be called the Ring Road, I guess it still is, hadn't been built yet. They were building all that. And it was kind of an amazing, you don't realize it when it's happening, but recently just I sold my building. We moved to another location. We were cleaning out all the files, and it was just kind of amazing to see some of the start of the Lake Ridge development and all of that.
And these were your clients?
Yeah, the developers that did that. Yeah, and so we've seen a lot of the history and kind of the movers and shakers that made that really developed and enhanced Reno, and as well as also the transformation from gaming. We were just gaming oriented, and then the recession in 2008 and the tech transfer, and the change a little bit and transition of the economy away from solely gaming to the tech hub that has kind of become. So it's all been kind of interesting.
Travis, it's got to be super cool to work with a guy like Dean too, because he has this institutional knowledge of the community. He has the institutional knowledge, obviously, of your field. But to work with him and work on this team and be a partner with him on this team, what is that like?
It was kind of fun. So I was just actually a couple of years behind you. I moved here in 98. Mm-hmm. I thought, well, I'll try it a little bit. And, they made me an offer in 98. And I was like, well, who knows how long I'll be here. And 27 years later, I'm still here, and the managing shareholder of the firm now. And so it's been fun because Dean kind of knows everybody. He's been here his whole life and knows everybody, and it's just great to kind of follow along and to be able to meet some of the people that he's known, and to really just kind of take some of that knowledge and really try now to grow our firm and to do all the things that he's done for so long, and now we want to keep that going forever.
Absolutely. And with all the new people moving to our community, it's got to be super nice to have somebody who understands the history of the community, but also have somebody who understands what it's like to be new to this community. Although now you've been here 30 years, so you can't consider yourself new anymore. But really and truly having that and being able to turn to you for the type of work that needs to be done. I love that you said we are small enough to be approachable and have anybody come into our business, but you get big business expertise and experience. Is that accurate?
Yeah, it is, and it's still small enough, but we've got, so that it's a personal service, but have specialists in the various areas. And so we can pretty much do, any accounting, functions or tax function, estate planning, trusts, a lot of things that are pretty much every element with it, except we don't do SEC audits.
Okay.
We don't do that.
Okay, well, we've got 30 seconds left. So if somebody is looking for your expertise, where do they go? What's your website and who do they call?
Well, they can always call our office, 775-826-5432. It's been that number forever. And online, it's albrightcpas.com.
Wonderful, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thanks for
Thank you.
You're watching 2 Plus U Nevada.